What's good, y'all? This Kev here, Shank again, back again with another video. I know it's been some time, but been moving around, trying to put the puzzle pieces together, and just real busy. But happy to be back. Happy that the football season's finally back. Got my fam here, Jam Moo. What's good, bro?
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Appreciate it, man. The Usual Words Pod Show. Mighty Moolah Jamu in the house. Excited to be back on with you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too. And if y'all want to go to his channel right here, feel free to scan this QR code, and you can just simply type in Jamu on YouTube as well. And then every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m., he goes live on Facebook and other platforms at 8:30. So make sure y'all tune in and tap in with that. I'm usually on the channel as well.
Yep.
Very powerful, informational. Talk about stocks, talk about sports, talk about politics, talk about the world. It's a lot of fun, exciting things. I love that show. So make sure y'all go tune over to that show. And yeah.
Appreciate
So
that. Please do.
Oh yeah. So as you know, like I said, Colorado, they back now. Been watching a couple of their videos from Rich People Media, Uncle Neely, and other platforms as well.
Yeah.
In my opinion, so far, they look good so far. Now it's only shorts and pants right now. Shorts and shirts right now, but
Right.
the energy is just different in the program compared to the last 2 years. What you feel like?
I agree, man. I think when we spoke about it earlier, I was saying I really, I haven't. It's been tough to kind of catch up with them,
Yeah.
especially since I've been doing my show. Like you were mentioning on our show, I do what I call a no huddle sports recap. So, um, you know, I'm just excited about the fact that we should be starting to hear more and more about what the team actually looks like, rather than Coach Prime talking about Shador. That's all like that's what a lot of media. Hopefully they start to get off of that, man, because they really want to make that shine, his whole thing, and Shador and Shiloh and all that, rather than cover the team. You know what I
Right.
mean? So shout out to Reach the People. Shout out to uh, uh, Bucky.
Well off media.
Well Off Media.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
shout out to them, man, because
Mm-hmm.
you know they making sure people have a way of seeing what's really going on with the team, the
Right.
Colorado Buffaloes. You know what I mean? And keeping people informed and up to date about what's going on there in real time with their videos and with their media that they have. So I'm excited to see more for sure. So because one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. Coach Prime gonna have something for him.
Yeah, I can definitely agree.
Gonna have something for him.
Um, you know, look, I was looking at the transfer portal and everything. I'm sure everybody who's tuned in right now, you know, we thought that we may have gotten more to the fan standard as far as recruits.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they went a different route. They did pick up a couple dogs that I feel like could definitely contribute or even start too. But
Couple dogs from Alabama, right?
yep, they got Jaheim Otis. They got him in the first round of the portal. This round they got Tion Parks, Slaughter. They got a couple other dudes, but I feel like they can come in and not only compete for a starting spot, but help push even if they are depth. The way that I
Mm-hmm.
see this program going right now this year, I don't see just one set team starting. I see a rotation. I see a
Mm.
rotation at the quarterback position. I see a rotation at the running back position. I definitely see a rotation at the defensive line. There's too many dogs in the defensive line.
I was gonna
Like
say the defensive line looks, yeah.
they look crazy. Hey, if
Yeah.
anybody here in the chats, yo, they look crazy.
Christian
My
Hudson and
Christian, yeah, Christian Hudson, he looked good.
yeah,
Christian Hudson, McPherson,
McPherson,
um,
yeah.
and then London Merritt. Oh, yeah, they look good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Man.
My two I have starting for the defensive line, though. I know everybody did their predictions. I'm gonna have to go with Jaheim Otis, and I'm gonna have to go with Terrion Carter because he just came back.
Okay.
So um, now, like I said, it's gonna be a rotation. So I mean, we should see a couple guys rolling in.
Yeah.
But
I
and then
mean,
that wide receiver room is stacked.
I was going to say like they don't have any worries at the wide receiver position as far
Nope.
as weapons for J for Julian Lewis. Um,
Oh, you think Juju Lewis gonna start?
he been I mean he been looking all right. You know what I'm saying? What you
Yeah.
think? You don't think they're gonna? You think, I mean I don't think he's gonna
I
rush him.
think. All right. So both quarterbacks are talented. All right.
Yeah.
Now, since Caden Salter is a veteran and he has a little bit more experience in his belt, I feel like he's going to start off
Mm,
the season. Now
okay.
we could see something different. You know, Prime is a little bit different. You might see both
Yeah.
quarterbacks get in.
Right.
Um, both quarterbacks can run. Both quarterbacks can throw. Now, Caden Salter might start off the season, and Juju Lewis, as he might, get a little bit comfortable with the plays and the whatnot, they might throw him in there too. Um,
Hmm.
so that's just my prediction. I like Caden Salter, but I also like Juju Lewis. They have
I
a
don't say
great
I haven't heard much about Caden Soft. I won't even front. You know what I mean?
right.
That's why I need to get on the. But he looks good.
Yeah. From what I can see, from what they allow us to see, he looks good.
Okay.
He's definitely a team vocal leader. Shador, he was a leader in his own way. He wasn't as vocal, but you could tell he's a little bit more vocal.
Okay.
Um, and then, just going back to just chemistry, these dudes, they be working out outside of practice, before practice, after practice, getting some
Yeah, I
routes
like
in.
that.
It's just a different compared to 2023, 2024. It's just different.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, he is a senior, so I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, I think they probably that being the case, they probably give him the green light first. I mean, unless he just goes out there and just pees the bed then practice. You know what I'm saying, and just
true.
start looking like garbage out there. I don't think Coach Prime will put him out there just because he's a senior and just because let's. But man, listen, I'm really wanting to see just the overall vibe of the team without a Travis Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
without a Shador Sanders, without a
Right,
Shad Sanders, without the three names or those firing rods, those lightning rods of personality and names on their team that has been the kind of like not only the draw for like eyes of support but draws of criticism as well to the program. You know what I'm
right,
saying? For it's been a draw for good or bad, and now you got a team of people that you got to get to know.
right.
You know what I mean? And so now it's like now they want to find something else. Like I was saying at the beginning, like they want to find something else. They want to talk about something else. But when we get to the team, I'm hoping that we see a really. I know we're gonna see a talented. I know they have the talent, and I believe they're gonna be well coached as well. You got
Yeah.
Mark. I want to see the running back play. That's what I want to see. You got
Hey,
Marshall Falk, man. You got a Hall of Famer, man. You got a gold jacket. You know what I mean?
right. I
So
will say, I will say that I'm curious, and y'all can tell me in the chat. Do y'all feel like that they're going to go? So they can still get some dudes from the portal still. Now it's not that many high caliber dudes in the portal anymore.
running back wise,
Running back wise. Now, do y'all feel like they'll go out and actually recruit at least one more running back? I know Isaiah Gustav is back in the portal, but I don't see him coming back to Colorado. If he do, that's probably a conversation that him and Prime probably had behind the scenes that has nothing to do with us.
yeah.
To the point where he could return, but I don't. realistically see that happening. Um,
I mean, it was who if you a running back, let's be in all honesty. I mean, what you've seen over the last couple of years in Colorado, what would make you want to go there?
that's
Other
that's
than the fact of like, oh, Shador's gone, so maybe it won't be as pass happy or whatever. Hopefully the O line because they O liners got a little pretty shored up too. They got some hogs on that O line now as far
yeah.
as size wise. Um, but even I'm looking at what's this Alexander McPherson. Oh no, that's the D line. That's D line. Jay Gardenhire, 6'8", 350. You know what I'm
He's not there
saying?
no more.
He's not there no more.
He transferred. He
Never.
transferred
Well,
out.
never mind.
Nah, they got So
uh,
my starting offensive lineup, I would have to go
uh,
with Xavier Hill. I would have to go with Zy Chrysler. Yo, Zy Chrysler. Matter of fact,
he,
I ain't gonna jump the gun, but from what I've seen in him, in spring camp and things like that, Zy Chrysler, he's a vocal leader, strong. We're talking about being able to run the ball again, right?
okay.
So
Okay.
being able to run the ball again, you got to have a good offensive line. You got to have a good running backs, and you have to have good running back coaches, and you have to fit that into the scheme of things.
But
That's a
here's the thing.
heavy,
But
but
bro, they've had a good offensive line. I honestly believe their offensive line was not as bad as they look. But if you always put them in pass protection, you're weakening them. You're not
right,
giving them a chance to build that strength of run blocking.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Putting they heel in the ground, beating the man in front of them, you know what I'm saying, knocking them off the ball and getting your running and making holes for your running back. You always had them in pass protection and trying. That's more finesse.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you had big dudes. My man, he's still there, right?
Who?
Sexton. Was it Sexton? What's the name? Not Sexton. What am I talking about? The big O line recruit that they got. I cannot think of his name. That's how much I've been off of it now. He was hanging with Shador. He said, "Yeah, y'all come to Colorado."
Oh, you talking about Seaton?
Seaton.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Seaton, that
Seaton is
little
definitely
Seaton,
going to
man.
be a leader. This is only year two for him, and he's
Hey,
already like vocal, like getting the
he's
team
good.
where they need to be at. Like
He's part of that last regime for the most part.
I can, I can also. So they have a lot of depth in that offensive line room now. A lot of depth. They brought in another offensive line from Tennessee. I forgot his name. It's slipping my mind right now.
Mm,
He's a left tackle. Hey,
yeah,
these offensive line, they're bigger and they look more athletic. It's not like a big, flat, fat, sloppy big. Like they're bigger. Like they're
athletic. Talking
actually
about
more
Larry
athletic.
Johnson. I mean, yeah, Larry Johnson the
Yeah,
third,
Larry Johnson is good. I'm
six
saying that
seven,
right
three
now.
forty eight. Ooh.
Yeah. And then they got another one from Maryland. And then they got the one that just transferred from
You can't even see that boy neck in the picture. Great day. That boy picture just a head, didn't it? But shout out to Larry Johnson the third, man. Let's do your thing, dog.
they
3 star.
I'm just really excited for the season.
I'm
I
excited
can't
for
wait to
football, period, bro. Like,
yeah, football period is going to be
yeah, because I
you
mean,
know,
the NBA, man. I mean,
nah.
we got the Pacers and the OKC Thunder, and it's taking buzzer beaters to make that it's gonna take buzzer beaters to make that series interesting, bro.
Yeah. What's happening, Rodney? My guy, hold up. Let's see what Rodney talking about.
What
That's
up?
my guy right here. What's happening, man? The O line was terrible the last 2 years. Yeah, they year one
Not as bad
terrible.
as I think they. I don't think they as bad as they look.
Last season, in my opinion on that, they was much improved.
Much improved.
They just didn't still leave a lot of time for Shador or
They
to
didn't.
even build up a run blocking scheme.
Yeah.
Um,
it was all based around Shador and getting and passing that ball. I mean, hell, what defense? What kind of defensive genius you got to be to play Colorado? What kind of defensive genius scheme you got to come up with? You pass rush.
Right.
That's it. You know that's what you're
Yeah.
gonna do. If even when the running backs got the ball, Augustus like he was nice
Yeah.
when he and I mean one game he did have like did he break 100 yards rushing? I think one
Who?
game.
Who? Dallin?
No, Augustus.
Oh, Augustine. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I think
I
it was
think he
like
did.
80 some yards was
Was
his
his
most. But don't
highest.
quote me
Yeah.
on that. I have to do my research. I don't want to speak on like
But
exact numbers, but
oh, I won't. But even that game, I'm like they
yeah,
stopped. They went right back to passing the ball. So the O line, yeah, definitely needed shoring up. They're young boys, but I think they definitely were better last year. Clearly by the
yeah,
record, Shador was
hmm
still holding the ball, so the O line was better. Because he was doing that the year before, the first year, and he was getting killed out there. Um,
right,
and he wasn't getting killed as much last year, even though I think they still led the NCAA in sacks or take or sacks or whatever as far as him being sacked.
right,
So yeah, the O line is definitely been. I'm sure Coach Prime hears it. Has been
yeah,
seeing it, But here's the year. Okay, your son's not a QB no more.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Travis Hunter ain't out there no more. We ain't gotta have this place where it shouldn't we shouldn't see that.
right.
Let's see some balance. You know what I mean? Let's
Hey,
get that run game going.
this is off topic. Hey, if anybody in Georgia right now, is anybody weather going crazy right now? Like,
Bro, that's y'all got what we just had up here in Atlanta. Oh, I meant to
if
tell you it was on the way, man.
oh
It,
man,
it
hey,
went
if anybody
dumb.
else in Georgia, man, my
Yeah, it
power
went
about to
dumb.
go out.
Uh-oh, be careful. But it went dumb.
Oh man.
It
Oh
dumbed
yeah, let's
out
get
over
on with
here,
this
boy.
live. But have you heard about the new running back that they came in with? Uh the Kalen Trackhawk Taylor?
No, I ain't heard about him.
Yeah, he just transferred in fast, quick. I watched a little film breakdown on him from Buffton Prime. He's man, he's small. He's small, but that's kind of a upsize though.
Oh, I'm saying I'm looking at it
I
now.
can see him. I can see him getting into that rotation. I'm not going to jump, ahead of the gun or anything like that, but I could definitely see him getting in that rotation. Dallin Hater, the Dallin Hater, Dallin Hayden. I feel like it's going to be better this season. Dallin Hater,
You's a hater.
Dallin, Dallin Hayden. I feel like it's going to be better this season for sure. But I'm gonna really need to. I'm gonna really need for this program to keep the energy that they have, the chemistry that they have, um, going and flowing because the odds are kind of against them, despite their record last season. They
Oh,
gotta really, they gotta turn up a notch. They got
I
to be
mean,
faster, bigger, stronger. Like
yeah.
because what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to dominate these teams, but then they also gonna have to prepare themselves for the next level. Because once they start to get into the playoffs, and once they start to get into higher division caliber teams, it's just a different game of football. Like this is what it is. So they're gonna have to play as if they're gonna already be there now. They have to not only speak into existence, they have to work it into existence too. So
Right, right. I mean, once they get out that Big 12, um, when they, out of Big 12 gameplay,
yeah,
I mean, what you don't want to see is what we saw in the bowl game, and it's like, oh my god, like, bro, they should,
yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bowl game just like confirmed the criticism that people were having all year as far as like their schedule or who they playing, and they're not that good even if they're 9-7,
right,
because of who they're playing, and when they play real teams or big teams. Like they get dogged, they get walked. You know what I'm saying? And that bowl game was an example of that. I mean, good. That's how do you leave that on tape? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think they have to overcome that because that's the last taste people have had in their mouth of this team playing.
Right.
Um, so it's a what have you done lately type world we in, man.
Right.
You're gonna be all over social media. I just want them to be. I just want the coaches and OC, and I want Coach Prime to hopefully not have this thing where he picks a favorite and is trying to like make something happen for this person
Right.
at the
Right.
expense of kind of like team fluidity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Rodney said, but what's going on with the recruits not committing? So listen,
Man,
this this is
that's
my
going
whole
for
thing about
everybody.
recruits. This is my whole thing about recruits. Number
Well,
one, it's too early. It's too early, and we have to really, really open up our eyes and see this. They flip so much that until they sign their name on a dotted line, they can go anywhere. I seen dudes flip about 7 times before they actually fully committed to somewhere. So I wouldn't get too invested into any two. Me personally, I'm not getting invested into any 2006 recruits at all because they're going to flip. Some of these dudes that's committed to Oregon, Alabama, Ohio State, they're committed there just in case that
mm-hmm.
program that they go into does better or whatever. But they're waiting to see how other programs turn out this season. They want to go to a winning program. They want to go to a program that's can help them develop. They want to go to a program that can get them better looks. And I wouldn't invest my time into any 2006 recruits. I don't even look at it right now because yes, we got our first recruit for Colorado now, but who's to say he won't change his mind later? Like, it's too much flip flopping now.
Yeah,
I can't really say why they're not committing yet because I don't. Certain positions, Colorado still has to prove themselves, like the running back position. They got KJ Edwards, who everybody wants, but they got to prove themselves that they're able to run the ball effectively, 100
man.
yards, like actually utilize. Because if I'm a running back, I'm not going to a school that is not going to utilize me. I'm not going to sit there and waste my years. That's just not what's going to happen. So me
Man,
personally, I wouldn't get invested.
the bag, bro. You got a lot
Yeah.
of man. Then you got a lot of trans athletes now, man. And
Yep.
what I mean by that, they're transfer like they trans athletes. There'll be a
Yeah.
buffalo. There'll be a buffalo one week, and there'll be a hurricane or a Seminole or something else. A volunteer the next week.
Yep.
There's a
Nah.
bunch of trans athletes out there now, man, because it's just a bag, man.
It's
And,
definitely
and
the bag.
and I can't, I'm not like I come from the era where that was not even the case. Of course, we knew it. We knew that there were we knew colleges were paying certain players. Like we knew there was the alumni who were, with the, what I'm saying, the hefty handshakes at the dinners and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not NIL and not collectives. That wasn't even it was unheard of. And now the playing field is like this, and people want it's free agency. It's like free agency. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the only thing is that they can actually commit and then decommit and all that type of stuff. So
I feel like these are free vacations for them.
there you go.
I
What I
call them
mean,
free vacations for them.
they going on dates, dog. They
Yeah.
they like these chicks out here who just want to get wine and dine. They ain't really looking to settle down with somebody. You know what I mean?
Hey,
They
but
just
that's
want
that's
take
football,
me
John.
out.
Like they went from not getting paid at all to now making millions. So in the same token, I can't blame them, but
And a lot of the parents. I mean, you got to think about the parents too.
parents like it's other contributing factors. Like some of these kids
Absolutely.
they ain't really come from nothing. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like
And
you know
I will say I want to give the benefit of the doubt as being someone like yourself who's played team sport. I think most of the players truly just want to play. They just want to go to a team where they can get some shine. Like you said, they want to get exposure because they want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? They want to go to a decent team or a team that they know they can be a part of, building something or making it better, or their talent can be they can get the exposure they want. But when that money started getting a play into it, now you have parents who probably prior to that were like the coaches had all type of leeway. Coach was
Right.
like, yeah, just let them come to my school. We'll take care of them type thing. They
Right.
weren't even thinking no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But now all of these 4-star, you know, 4-star, 5-star players, bro, these parents know what the economic landscape looks like for a college athlete, a top
Right.
college athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shoot, man, heck yeah, man. That's why they got them in certain schools, IMG and you know certain schools that focus on that. What's the school here in Georgia? They just built a new like $50 million stadium or something like that, or something. The high school, I think it's Grayson or
They built that
don't
for Grayson.
don't
That's my
don't
high
don't
school rival.
don't get me
That's my high
don't
school rival.
mm,
Hey, he said, "Do you think we'll get the chance at getting that D in Zion?" Honestly, Rob, I have no idea. Like, it's really, really hard to tell. Like, it can look good to us and from what they tweet out, from what they post, but I really, really don't know. Like, they, I don't know. It'll be nice. It'll be nice, but a lot of contributing
mhm.
factors. And it's way too early. It's wait, this season didn't even start yet.
Right.
So,
Um, Buford, my bad.
oh yeah, Buford, yeah, 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 yeah.
60,
Yeah, that's not.
62 million on a high school. Man,
Yeah,
this stadium look like
yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised.
you did. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I played them in high school.
yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying that's Texas style, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how Texas is with
yeah.
that high school
Texas. Yeah.
football.
Oh my, yo, Texas schools,
Yeah,
man.
I don't blame kids for going to. I agree with what the comment the
Oh
chat
yeah,
just said, man.
not for
I
sure.
don't blame them.
Nope.
I think these coaches and the media whatever. Well, I'll say it like this: fans, I think we have you know whatever our opinion are. I think for the most part, a lot of fans, at least I know fans that I know and they're kind of like minded. We understand, like, hey man, get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
what comes with that is what
Right.
they should. I want these players to be ready for, and I'm just gonna say it in male sports, they really have that. They really have to really have tougher skin. You
Yeah.
might have some people that come defend you every now and then for media personality or somebody the media goes too hard or whatever. But for the most part, they want you to suck it up and like, hey, you getting paid such and such. This ain't like women's sports where you can play like trash and then get on at the post game interview, you shed some tears and they like, oh y'all leave her alone and y'all coming at her and all that.
Right.
Angel Reese. But I ain't gonna you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say too
Nah.
much.
Hey
Shout out to
man.
Angel Reese, man. Hopefully she step her game up, man.
Hey, but I do got a question for you as regards to the season. And chat, feel free to answer as well. Give me your top five players who you feel like is going to have a breakout season this year from what you've heard and what you've seen thus far. It could be returning players, it could be players who transferred in
College football period.
for the Buffs.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. I was gonna say, I was gonna throw some Gamecocks in there, baby.
Ah,
You know, I was gonna throw some Gamecocks in there, but we're gonna do our thing this year. Um, I think Seaton,
okay,
he gonna really shore up that left tackle position.
for sure.
I think he's gonna be a beast. He's gonna give DNs and linebackers, those edge rushers, um, hell.
Yeah,
Um, um, Augusta's still there.
no, he gone.
He gone. Well, I don't blame him. Who else is still? Who we have at? it's a whole new
You
core
got
of
Dallin
receivers,
Hayden.
right?
Yeah, you got Dallin Hayden. You got Michael Welch. You have
Welch,
DeKalen Trackhawk Taylor, the one who
Trackhawk
just
Taylor.
transferred and I told you
Okay.
about. And then they
Add them
have
to.
Charlie Offerdahl still there. Then they have
Oh,
Batista.
Charlie's there.
He's still there.
He's still there.
Uh huh.
That's my dog, man. That's who I want to see. I like the way he run, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. I like the way he's a shifty type back. You know what I'm saying? I think he really he should be in that. He should be in the rotation, man.
Pause.
Pause. He should be God dog, bro. Man.
Hey, Chad, what you got going on? I'm playing. No dirty. I'm playing.
Whoa.
Whoa. No,
He
I'm
should
kidding.
be, but nah, he should be in the lineup. He should be definitely on the depth chart as far as like, you know what I'm saying. They should have some packages for him, man. God dang, bro. Like, pause, bro. All right, bro. Let's
Ah, man, let's bring it
look,
back.
man. Look, I just want them to have a good year, man. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Who's in that wide receiver room, man?
Who's in that wide receiver room?
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about it. That wide receiver room is stacked.
Is my guy with you?
Who?
He was 13 last, or not 13 last year.
Talking about Caleb Mathis?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
his dad's a
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah. Yeah, Caleb Mathis still there. He was hurt. He's back now though, ready to rock and roll.
Oh, we got my
So
boy back too, right?
who?
We
Omarion
got
Miller?
who? Omarion.
Yeah.
Omarion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's back.
yeah,
So we got Draylon Miller, we got Marion Miller, we got Hakeem Williams. He's a transfer from Florida State.
yeah.
Big grown man wide receiver. Yo, I, I ain't even gonna say too much, but y'all gonna see.
Yeah, okay.
Hakeem Williams. They got he used to go to Colorado. He looks really good. I watched him play last year. You got Jack Hysteria. You have Sincere Brown from Campbell. Sincere Brown.
Okay.
Uh, you have
That boy got some names on him, boy.
I already said Draylon Miller. So many more other, like the wide receiver room is packed. And then you got Q for six, my guy Quentin Gibson. Then you
Yeah.
got Quanell X Farrakhan. Like you got the freshmen too. These freshmen they coming to work.
What
They
about
coming to work.
this tight end, man?
Zach Atkins.
Yeah.
Zach Atkins.
Yeah.
Zach Atkins.
Yeah. Yeah. Tight end, boy. That's what they was missing. I'm gonna tell you, if they had a great tight end last year, because old boy had transferred, or he left after the first year.
Yeah.
Harris or something, Henderson, whatever the name was.
Michael Harris. He
Yeah.
left on after the 2023 season. Yep.
Yeah, but he looked, man.
Oh yeah. He was good. I liked him.
He probably just couldn't. His parents probably were like, hey, it's
I
too
think he
much.
had a good relationship with Sean.
Yeah, Sean Lewis.
Yeah, Sean Lewis. That's kind of
Yeah,
why he left. I don't know if that's the case or not, but
yeah.
I do know that's with
Yeah,
so wifey.
that high turnover rate, man. I mean, I know I hear people say like, well, that's what's supposed to happen. And, you know, they go into the next level and they get recruited too. Like, man, can you keep somebody?
Right.
Somebody?
But then Joseph Williams. Hey,
Okay.
he's exciting.
What position?
You said what?
What position?
He's a wide receiver too.
Okay.
Yeah, he like that.
Oh, yeah.
His wide receiver room is stacked. And then don't sleep on. I know a lot of people don't want to hear his name for some reason. I don't know. First of all, if you are a Colorado Buffaloes fan, it's good to put your opinions out there, but don't hate though. Like you feel me? Like don't hate. It's some people out here who call themselves fans, but they be hating. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Terrell Timmons, he's developing. His routes is getting sharper. Okay. So this wide receiver room, you can see a rotation depending upon what quarterback is in, depending upon the scheme of things. You can see a rotation.
Yeah, that's why they have. That's why they have the the spring camp and they'll have all these. They're gonna figure it out. Somebody gonna make their move in practice and make the and
Yep.
make a you know what I'm saying, make their statement, because from what we've heard, it's not about your name. It's about what you do. You know what I mean? It's about what you gonna do, what you doing in practice. You did so.
Right.
I'm just looking forward to it.
Also, Tion Parks and Joseph. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tion Parks is another one. He's a DB that just transferred in. He like
Yeah,
that. He like that. Like he
yeah,
good. I. Oh yeah, let me give you my top five though. You gave your top five.
yeah.
So my
Let's get
top
yeah.
five to have a breakout season this season, and I'm gonna give one for a. I'm gonna give an extra one. So I'm gonna give six. I got DJ McKinney. So from what I've seen from him and his work ethic and how much he's developed and like as far as how bigger he got, um, pause. Um, I mean, DJ McKinney, he gonna be a problem. So I watched another podcast and they made a good point. You had Travis on the other side last season, right? A
Yep.
lot of eyes were on him because he was a Heisman candidate because he's Travis Hunter.
Mhm.
So DJ McKinney didn't get a lot of recognition for what he did last season
No, I
by
like
some
McKinney.
people.
I like McKinney.
McKinney, he gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Best believe that.
He's
First
one of the
rounder.
ones who held it down when Shiloh was out, and they looked
Yeah,
better, and they won those games.
yes. The whole scheme of things, like it is better.
He flowed better. Yeah.
Yeah. It was I don't want to say better, but it was more chemistry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Next
they
oh
won.
go ahead.
I was just saying they won. So
Facts.
yeah. So
I would say next I got Sincere Brown, transfer from Campbell, wide receiver. I like the way he played. Tall, lanky wide receiver. Uh, Usually when you see a lot of tall wide receivers, they usually are a little bit, on the
slow.
slower side.
Mm-hmm.
Not him. I think his speed was faster than Jimmy Horn because they both played at USF together at a
Okay.
point in time. So he's familiar with Jimmy Horn, and
Yeah,
he
he's
made
six
me.
five, six
Yeah,
five, 190.
he can fly. He can
Yeah.
fly.
Oh,
He can
that's yeah.
definitely fly. Next, I got so Jordan Seaton is a given, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go Zy Chrysler. I really, really like him at that guard position.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's next to Seaton or next to somebody else, Zy Chrysler gonna bring that. He gonna bring that energy to the offensive line. He's already bringing it. Strong, physical, real physical.
Yeah, 6'6",
Um,
335, coming from
yep.
Indiana,
No, he came from
Illinois.
Syracuse. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah. Illinois. I always
yeah.
get Illinois and Syracuse mixed up. And then we have Zach Atkins, who I was telling you about, the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I like Zach Atkins a lot. Zach Atkins kind of plays like a wide receiver. He don't always look like a tight end to me. he Zach Atkins is fast, his routes is good, and then he
Yeah.
always fights for extra yards after the catch too. And I really like that about him. Then I like the transfers that they brought in too. Um, Zane D'Souza,
Mm-hmm.
I like him. I believe he trained with Matt McChesney at a point in time. So shout out to Matt McChesney for
Yeah, he's
training a
fast.
lot of, yeah. And then
He's a hometown kid too.
yeah, and then you have Corbin Leisure is a transfer. I think he's from Colorado too.
Yeah,
So they
no,
have some.
he's from Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, 6'5", 225.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to go with the QB room as a whole. I
Okay.
say that because we don't know who's going to start, and I expect both of them to get some type of time on the field.
That
From what I
part.
can see, I expect them. And then if I had to pick a name just to throw out there, I'm gonna have to go with Draylon Miller. I think Draylon Miller's gonna have a breakout season as well. He's already did pretty good last season, but I feel like he really, really gonna turn it up a notch this season. So
Yeah. No, man, I think receivers, bro, like they're gonna shine. You know what I
right,
mean? I want to see some sacks, man. I want to see this defensive line really get busy like they started to do in a few of those games last year. Um, but no pushback against your top five, man. Of course, we rooting for Colorado to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right,
but at the same time, we gonna have. I feel like I'm gonna be a fair critic when I do offer criticism for them
right,
because it's out of love. I love what Dion has done and what he stands for and what he's about, man. But that don't mean he can't make mistakes. That don't mean he's
oh yeah,
infallible. You know what I'm saying? Like there were definitely some. You know what it was like? It was like when Obama was president. It's
right,
like, bro, like we love you, man. Like, oh my God, you one of the coolest. You smart. You da 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 da. You perfect for the position, but
right,
you're not gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You're perfect for the position. You're great. You know, you're doing your thing. But there was a lot of things we disagreed with, and there's a lot of things with Coach Prime that I didn't. You could just tell, like, there was some bias there, man. Come on, now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see all the players that you named and see what they do. And I think he probably had to go. I think he had when they came to Colorado. I think he had to do. I'm sure he had to field a lot of those questions. Like, is this
yeah,
going to look like last year? Is this
right,
going to look like where you put one kid and you trying to make sure his stats are padded or versus a win?
right.
So yeah.
I want to give a huge shout out to Coach Swayze, the strength and
Mm.
conditioning coach. I love what he's doing, and I love what he's bringing to the program.
Man, I gotta catch this.
Uh,
I gotta catch this well off some more. I gotta get caught up, bro.
hey, you will like it.
Yeah.
I, I, I love how he's guiding them from the fall to spring, and now, like the way he delivers his message, the way he pushes them,
Mm-hmm.
even the way he punishes them to the point where if you mess up, if he mess up, the way he puts it to you is
Mm-hmm.
that if you mess up, you earn the extra reps. You earn the extra laps that you got to do. That was you who did that,
Yeah,
and
you're gonna be strong.
you could tell the chemistry that he's brought in and how he's really how comfortable he is. Like he's been doing this for a long time. Alvin Kamara comes to the program and actually trains with Swayze to this day.
What?
Swayze will
Wow.
get them right.
Yeah, Kamara a beast. We know that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, that's a that's a hell of a vouch. You know what I'm saying? To be like,
Right,
yo, he get me right, and it's like, oh man, you got him Kamara. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
right.
you know what I mean? Yeah, I got a question for you. What do you think is the weakness or the really like the Achilles that could be the Achilles that Colorado has to kind of keep an eye on this year for them?
I'm gonna give you a couple different things. I'm gonna give you, obviously making sure the team stays healthy. Uh,
Absolutely,
that's that's that's
that's
that's
key.
in the front. Um, I would say that actually running the ball is going to be my definite number two. Like
No.
fans been saying it, people on different podcasts, the players, the coaches, we've been preaching it. I got to
Mm-hmm.
be able to do that, and not only just do it effectively. Like if you are on the offensive line, hold your blocks. If you're the running back, find holes, be patient, find that daylight, follow the scheme. Don't just be a crash dummy. Like actually run the ball
Right,
effectively.
right into the
Yeah, with the sense of purpose, like you really trying to get to that end zone, and then
yeah
nobody gonna stop you.
yeah.
I would say that. I would say just continue on keeping the team chemistry, and don't lose sight of what the end goal is. Like, okay, they got to a bowl game last season. Cool, you lost though. Got smoked.
Not y'all
Now,
gonna
how
say
do you
not you ain't just
capitalize?
lose. You got clap. You
Yeah,
got them
you
out
got
there
clapped.
got your teeth clap.
How do you capitalize off of that now? Now you see a trend. They're getting better and better and better every year. That's from players, that's from coaches. That's from
Correct. Yeah,
everything.
guys
Now,
go to
how do
next
you
level.
capitalize off last season to make it better? My personal opinion is probably an unpopular opinion, but y'all can let me know what y'all think in the chat. I think that honestly, that they're going to be better than what they were last year, and they don't need a Travis, they don't need a Shador. They have the pieces because they have so many different weapons that you have to utilize. Like y'all brought them in, okay. If I'm a player, they see value in me. They want me to come here to make them better. So therefore, I'm going to make them better. Know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And oh, you made a good point too. That was really my sixth person too. Wiggins. Have you seen Wiggins?
No, I got.
He
That's
looked
what I
like
said, bro.
yo.
I got some catching up to do, bro.
Wiggins looked like Tarzan.
What?
Wiggins is Thrax.
Where's he a
Wiggins.
transfer from?
He originally transferred from LSU, but he was there last season, but he was hurt. He didn't really get a lot of time. Guess
Okay.
he was still learning, developing or whatever. But Wiggins, hey, mark my word, he gonna see the field and he gonna do something this season. That's
Okay.
for sure. But those will be my biggest things, and there's really, really shaping up their offensive line is my last thing. Making sure that they stay healthy and that they can actually run block, pass block, and actually give the time to the quarterback to be able to do what he do. There's a difference in the quarterback room this year because the quarterbacks can actually run compared to Shador not a maneuver and scramble, but
He can take
Salter
off.
might juke you out and might,
Right. He's an actual running quarterback. He's actual. You can scheme a running play for him.
right,
And to that point, that's my key. That's I think that's their Achilles that I'm going to be looking at this year to see how they protect it, see how they shore it up. Their weak spot is going to be scheming, going to be play calling.
right,
How you gonna play this? You know what I'm saying?
right,
Um, you don't have, like I said, you don't have those the big three there no more.
right,
And the only thing that's pretty much left as far as that big personality wise, I would say that people know about from the last season and the last two seasons is Seaton.
right,
And I think a lot of that was yeah, the boy got confidence, and I know that. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of his that kind of like bravado was being fueled by being around Shador and being around, you know what I'm saying? That
right,
whole thing, legendary type thing or whatever. So we'll get to see how he holds his own. Pat Sherman
right,
has to do better. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking for. That's where I think they have to. We got to see what they're gonna come up with
right,
because you have. Man, it's like having all the ingredients to make the most amazing lasagna or spaghetti or whatever, and you just start throwing turkey sausage in there or something. Or you start throwing almonds or something. Like you just mess it up for no reason. Like use what you got, bro, and put it together.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be good.
right.
So that's the I agree with what you said too, though. Like the O line,
Oh yeah,
but for me, that's the main one as far as like their scheme and play calling. I want to see where that is this year, especially in the,
Colorado.
especially in the close game, fourth quarter, because you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Colorado talked a lot about bringing in some players as far as that has years under their belt. Not a last year senior or a graduate, like years they got at least 2 to 3 years under their belt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at some of the transfers that they brought in, whether it's obviously recruits, but transfers out of the portal, some of them dudes have 2 to 3 years under their belt, still left to play, so they can build that team chemistry. God willingly, they stay and not hit the portal. Now, only way to really determine if that's going to be possible, some of them might be looking for the bag a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah. Yeah.
they also looking for a great season too. Like, they're going to want to stay at a program that's constantly going in the right direction. Now, Colorado's season last year wasn't terrible, right? It was pretty
Mm-hmm.
good from 4-8, but they can be even better. They have to do better than what they did last season. I wouldn't sleep on anybody on their schedule this season. I'm definitely not sleeping on Georgia Tech. That's gonna be
Lord,
the
no.
woo, man.
They
That's gonna be a
better not.
test. That's gonna be a test right there. And
Georgia Tech
then
beat
I wouldn't
Georgia
sleep
last.
on Delaware. I used to live in Delaware too, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I wouldn't sleep on Delaware either. Don't
Are they
sleep on
playing in
Delaware,
Delaware?
huh?
Do they play in Delaware?
Nah, they play in Colorado.
Oh, it's probably like a homecoming game or something like
Yep.
that.
Then they got Arizona State. They got Kansas State.
Kansas State is not going to be an easy out. That's not an easy out at
I
all.
wish they still had Nebraska on their list. I I wish Nebraska was on the list. I wish North Carolina Tar Heels was on the list. I
Ooh.
wish, I
Coach
wish, I
Prime
wish.
versus Coach Belichick.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But
Ooh.
schedule's
Man, you
already set
talking
in stone.
about viewership. Man, how they fumble that game?
Yeah. Man. But I'm so excited for the season and the players. I just need the players to stay focused. When you're off days, and this is my message for all the Colorado players. I play football. I wish that I could take time back and rewind back and I can still play football. Y'all have the opportunity to do that. Y'all are living in the moment. Now, what are you going to gain from that moment? What are you going to gain from your season? Y'all have the opportunity to really, really become something because once it's over. Like you can't
Yeah.
rewind that back ever again. So really, really take heed to what I'm saying and really study your film, work out, eat the right thing, hang around the right people, develop yourself, get those reps, talk to your
Yeah.
coaches, learn more, grow,
Yeah.
different things like that that I wish I would have did. And actually, when you watch film, watch to understand, ask questions. Don't feel like you
Know it all.
asking a dumb question. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I want to see this program thrive. I don't want to be up here, my blood pressure going sky high, yelling at y'all through the screen, knowing good and well y'all can't hear me. You
Yeah,
know what
cardiac Colorado
I mean?
Buffalo, man.
Yeah.
Ah, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It wasn't
But
nah.
I agree with you, bro. 100%. Look, man, it is an amazing time if you are a talented, healthy, talented, driven, and gifted athlete
Right.
in college sports, specifically college football nowadays. You first of all, we've always known college football has raked in billions of dollars, billions.
Right.
Um, so you're like to piggyback on what you said, bro. What you just landed was absolutely spot on. Hey man, take my hope is for all of the athletes who transfer to Colorado or just transferring out here. Period. And you want to make sure your family's good, but you got to go out there and you got to go out there and do your thing. You're gonna go out there and do your thing because you still are a student athlete. Let's not get it twisted. You're not a professional yet, where you can just do whatever on your off time. Because even on
Yeah.
your off time, you still as a professional, it's like it's better to build those habits now where on your off time you square away time where you study, you work out, you work on your body. I mean, unless you were born in a lab or an alien had, impregnated your mama like LeBron James or something, because we don't know what kind of human being that came from
Right.
where you could play the amount of time and at the level you playing, but he ain't playing football. We're not seeing that in football. So you got to take your, what I'm saying, other than Tom Brady. But as
Right.
far as like the athletes, um, yeah, man, I hoping the best for them because they know Coach Prime don't play that, man. So go to class, man, do your thing. Um, I don't want to see another, man, my man who came there and there's such high hopes on him, man. He had the talent, but he just
Yeah.
couldn't get right. You know what I mean? Didn't want to get with the program. So,
Right.
and I
Nah.
think most people know who I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
hats off to him, man. Hopefully he gonna do his thing where he's at now. I think Miami or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Florida. Yeah. But
Florida.
yeah,
There you go.
I one thing last thing I want to say to the fans is This year, they always talk about Nebraska fans and Penn State fans being the loudest fans and things that matter. I need Colorado fans. When y'all go to these games, I need y'all to be the loudest fans. I need y'all to break the record on that, too. I know y'all stadium ain't as big as theirs, but
It'd be too high, man.
you know what I mean? Hey, they should feel good then.
Yeah, but you think when you high like that, you think you louder than you actually are. You like you
You really
ain't
like
nothing
this.
really coming out. You like you just you and everybody like it. You like, man, I
Yep.
swear I saw so many glossed over eyes when they show the crowd in Colorado. I was like,
You
boy,
saying touchdown? They even scored a
I
touchdown.
swear them jokers lit. Yeah, they stand up like Eddie Murphy and Coming to America in the face. Yes, it was like it's
Uh,
halftime. But nah, man, I agree with you that too, man. Let's they already would approve like a whole renovation for the
yeah, they getting turf now, so they doing away with the the regular grass. Uh, you know, moving on to the turf. Hopefully they don't be
like
slipping and sliding everywhere when inclement
I
weather
know
comes into play.
there's snow and all that. Maybe because they feel like they can control like the temperature.
Some turf fields down you can kind of control like that. You can heat up the field.
Right, you
It'll
can
be
hit the
easier
field.
on them instead of them, having to prepare for the field and you know.
I mean, I like real grass, man. I just
Oh yeah, I always like
I
grass.
trust grass better than that turf, and
That turf burn.
it burn. You got them pellets. It's not good for your knees. They've already maybe they got some type of new type of. I
Hey,
mean, hell,
I don't know.
maybe
It might be
AI
that Louis
created
turf.
shit.
It might be that Louis turf.
You know, hey, it might be that. It might be that little.
That Louis turf.
It might,
Hey
it might be that legendary turf, dog.
yo, I see something funny too. They said, I think David Buffs Talk said this. Shout out to David Buffs Talk. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah.
He said, if they allow Isaiah Augustus to come back, maybe they should make him apply the turf on the field as a
Dang,
punishment.
man.
That'd be his only way to come back.
Come
But
on,
nah,
dog. Don't do Augustus like that, man. He just needed a chance, man. He needed more touches, man. He
yeah,
needed more touches, man. They ain't give him enough touches. But excuse me, I think yeah, man. I'm excited about Colorado, bro.
oh
I'm
yeah,
excited.
me too.
I think the fans gonna be lit. Man, we gotta we're gonna get to a game, man. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say this
Well,
year, but you know,
we
I
can
know.
try.
I know. Hey, Coach
Yeah.
Prime, if you're listening, man, hey, we love you, dog.
Hey,
We
come
love you, sir.
on.
We appreciate we like what you're doing, man. We support you,
I just
sir.
want to slide to a game, man. It don't gotta be a big game. I practice a
I'm a
game I just want
veteran.
to see with my own two eyes.
I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I was medically retired. Hey, let's look out for the vets
Yeah.
and the fam. So, but no, seriously, man. Coach Prime is they got something going, man. They sold out, and I know a lot of people hate to see that. The haters, they hate to see that, bro.
Oh yeah, they hate to see that for sure. For
Hate
no
to see
reason
it.
at all. They just miserable. That's
Oh, they
all.
got reasons. They just don't want to tell them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know the reason.
Yeah, a lot of them got the reasons, and they just don't want to say them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because a lot of that hate is that love that they really love what they doing. They really like Coach Prime for real, and they just don't like the way he do stuff and still win and
Right.
still, you know what I'm saying? Like no scandals or nothing like that or whatever. So let's keep that going too. No scandal free,
Right.
Colorado. All right. Um, but I do need that. I do need Lauren. You know what I'm saying, from the training staff, man.
Oh, hey, hey, listen,
Maybe
I'm
she
gonna
can send
tell,
some tickets,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell my fiance. You said that. Hey, Lauren is like, my girl love Lauren, bro.
Lauren,
She love.
you seem
Hey,
like good people, man.
oh yeah, I'm sure you think that.
It's a few.
Hey.
It's a few in their recruiting office that seem. There's a few ladies in their
Uh,
recruiting office seem like good people too, man.
oh man, hey, JMU trying to hit the portal, trying to get
Now,
picked up
bro,
by Laurel University.
I've been in the portal since the end of 2021, man. You know what
Oh
I mean?
man.
So I ain't been able to, I ain't been able to get a solid squad yet, man. So we still out here, baby. What Coach Prime say? He back in the portal.
Hey, back in the portal. Hey,
You stupid, bro. Said I'm in the portal.
hey, I did want to have two more things.
Yeah.
I did want to send a prayer out to Coach Prime as well. I seen a video of him on the Asante Samuel's channel. He wasn't looking too good. It did come out with some stuff that he wasn't feeling the best as far as his health. So I just want to send a special prayer out to him and praying for
Who,
speedy
Asante
recovery.
Samuel or Coach Prime?
He was on Asante Samuel's channel. He was talking on his channel.
But did he? You said Coach Prime didn't look the best, or Asante
Yeah,
Samuel?
he looked like he lost some weight. He was a little sick, and it came out that he was dealing with some health challenges. So,
Oh, Coach Prime.
yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah, man,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
yeah. We get a
definitely.
chance. Let's go take a look at that. You'll see what I'm
Okay.
talking about. But
Yeah,
I
man.
believe
Praise
that
God,
God
man.
will help restore his body and bring it back
Absolutely.
whole the way it need to be. And
Totally
also,
agree. Yeah.
as you can see from this thumbnail, shouts out to Nakai Walker. He's back. He beat, I believe he beat cancer. So cancer
Leukemia.
survivor.
Yeah.
So glad to see him back on the field, learning and
Shout
growing,
out to
and
him.
just really coming out there. And I pray that his body stays that way and stays healthy. And I can't wait to see him ball out. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to the whole program and everybody.
Absolutely.
Reach the People Media, Well Off Media, and go check out Darius' podcast too, as well.
For
He
sure.
does one-on-one interviews with some of the players as well. But
Sure. Absolutely. Go support that, man. Y'all support that for real. And support this too, man. Y'all support Shank, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Doing his
coming
thing.
up, the season back rolling. Got a lot of exciting stuff for y'all. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
new setup pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. Also, if anybody want to come on the channel at some point, I like to get my audience involved. I don't mind doing that. Or if you're an athlete and want to interview, I don't mind doing it as well. Just hit me in the DMs on Instagram. My Instagram is legendary aura 7. You can find me on there, and yeah, I'm just excited. I appreciate for having you on the channel. And once again, um, make sure y'all go over to his channel as well. Scan this QR code.
Yeah, bro.
Use the words podcast, and he has a talk show every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. that I am a part of,
Yeah.
live on Facebook and other platforms as well. So, what do you
Thank you,
say?
bro. Thank you. I
I don't
check
know
that.
all other guys, but I wish nothing but the best for you. Also, Godspeed, bro. Oh yeah, for sure, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, check that. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. And bro, as always, man, I appreciate you for having me on your platform, man. This is one of the dopest sports and just uh, media shows, entertainment shows out there, man. So y'all make sure y'all continue to support, man. Show Shank the legendary. You know what I'm saying? Because he is doing something. You know what I'm saying? You offer something that other shows just don't offer, bro. So we
right.
I appreciate being a part of this, of course. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no problem,
Yeah,
no problem, fam.
yeah.
But that's all I got. Hope everybody have a blessed rest of your night, safe rest of your night, and feel free to share this video out to friends and family to help get some of these views up. And subscribe if you are new to this channel, and leave a comment. And I ask that you keep all comments respectful to myself and the audience as well in the comment section. But
You come at
love.
me, bro. Come at me. Man.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna give you the blues. You come at me, I'm giving you the blues. Say what you want. Nah, I was just joking, bro.
Bye, fam.
Nah, that's all love, bro.
All right.
Appreciate it.